Hey Rainbowzooka, what's up?
Hey there.
Good to see you. Survivors of Hell Week, we congratulate you. For all those that graduated.
Or about to graduate.
Good work.
We're proud of you. You've crossed the line that none of us have crossed yet.
Cojones grande.
I'll find you.
So this week is an important week for me, because I have an interview at work. Disclaimer. A, this video is not related to my work. B, this is all personal opinion.
We're not experts, we're just the people on the ground.
We are not hiring managers. Take our words with a grain of salt.
Essentially what this boils down to, this is all Michael can think about this week, so here we are.
But I've been trying to dig up as much information about interview techniques, interview preps, interview information, who I'm trying to apply for, etc. all week. I exploded about Wednesday night when I found out I had an interview. I exploded. I went nuts. I went nuts. I went nuts! I went nuts! I went nuts! I went nuts! I went nuts. For all of Wednesday night till about 3 a.m. I was in...
Yeah, I should know I got that phone call.
I've been working towards getting this particular job for years. For years. This is the dream job. I see the door frame. I'm going to step through this door. This is mine. 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 Mine.
Mine?
What I'm going to share with you guys today is some of the things that I didn't know.
Were helpful in interviews?
Yeah. Like, mind-boggling things I didn't think of. Number one, I can ask questions of the interviewer.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because I always thought it was they asked me a question, I answer back, and then that's it. You can actually ask for clarification on a question.
Yeah.
I don't think I understand the question that you asked me. I understood this aspect. Did I get that right? Oh, okay. Here's my answer. Number two, always have a follow-up question. At the end, it looks like you're very invested, and you want to be invested if you're going for that job.
And like you have ideas.
Thinking is generally considered a good thing when you're wanting a job where they give you money.
Good money.
Or responsibility.
Especially responsibility.
Any job. It could be anything from flipping burgers to managing a whole corporation. So long as when you're interviewing, you're making sure that they understand you've done your research. You know what you're going to be doing. And even if you don't know what you're doing, state, hey, I don't know, but in my history, this is what I've accomplished, and this is how it relates to the job requirements.
The more interest you show in it, and the more you seem to know about the position, and then the more curious you are about it. Like, I don't entirely understand this aspect of the position. Would I be expected to do this, this, and this? If so, I was thinking this.
It'll look real good. Third thing.
Third thing.
That works too.
Third thing.
Damn it.
Third thing. Third thing.
No, you did 4 of them. I am always at about a 12. Be sure to knock down your passion. It is really, really good. I am the most passionate person around. Tone down the passion to at least a 7 or 8. Always keep an eye on who you're interviewing with. If they're going, woo, not a good sign, dial it back. If they're going, turn up the volume.
Not to 11.
You don't want to
Unless you're
scare them.
auditioning for Spinal Tap.
God bless Spinal Tap. Also be aware that if you're doing, for instance, a phone interview or you're doing a video conference, you might lose some of the body language, either because the clarity is not quite there or you just can't see them. Be sure to keep that in mind. Be conscious of inflection. Be conscious of what words they use. Verbiage is extremely important. When people use the words like fine or good or that's okay or alright, those are neutral words. Good sounds a little bit more positive, but no, that's good.
It's very neutral.
That's very neutral, and that doesn't tell you any information. So be cognizant of that so that you can be on your game and be extremely prepared to up the ante if you need to, or dial it back. Always be self-aware.
Be responsive.
4, never be afraid to say, I don't know.
Yeah, it's better to not fake something you don't actually know enough about to pass for faking. So if you don't know enough and you're talking to somebody who's an expert in the field, don't try to sound like you know everything. Trying to sound like you know everything makes you sound kind of like a dick.
Also, it's getting more and more popular. I've noticed a lot of companies are okay with people not knowing the answer, because then they can train you the way they want.
You don't have to break your bad habits. By the way, try not to display your bad habits.
Speaking of bad habits, the last one, number 5. If you have a story and there are aspects of it that are negative, be sure that you turn that around and don't say, oh, it was difficult, or that was bad, or that was really hard, or I really didn't like that. Instead, use verbiage like, that was challenging, but this is how I turned it around, and this is how I succeeded, and this is how I'm better for it.
This is how I've learned from that experience.
Turn everything from a negative to a positive. Everything looks better if it's a positive. People react to you if you are more positive. Also, as a PS for the last one, notice I'm talking very, very fast. That's not going to work in an interview.
No.
Slow it down. This is something I'm still working on, and I pray it still remains very slow on Tuesday, but we'll see.
Because you're usually turning it up to 12.
Well, no, this is how I talk.
It helps if you remember to breathe.
Yes.
If you're trying to get all your words out and you're trying to rush, you're going to stumble over yourself. Just slow it down and breathe. If you can remember to breathe, you'll slow down naturally.
Yeah.
This is advice. Keep that in mind. I hope you succeed in whatever you interview with. And even if you're not interviewing right now, it's always good to brush up. Always ask your managers or ask a friend, like, hey, can we go through some interview prep? Because the best thing that you can do is prepare for something you don't need rather than need it and not be prepared. Thank you guys for watching this week's episode. I hope the advice that we gave is really, really enlightening and very helpful.
If you guys have your own pointers that we didn't touch on, feel free to add them in the comments below. And we really hope to hear from you because we could always use new advice.
And if you like the video, press the like button. If you really, really liked it, press the subscribe button. Alright, y'all have a good day. Bye!
Bye!
Bye! Your services are no longer required, Felicia. Mine, 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 mine.
Now you sound like a Dalek.
Mine.
This interview is mine. It has been taken.
Make souffles.